Hi, my name is Emily and I'm on the operations team for the InSight lander. I work with a team of scientists and engineers to plan activities for the lander. We check to make sure that all activities will be safe before sending them to the spacecraft. The answer to question 1 is the lander has sensors to learn more about the internal structure of Mars. The InSight lander has a seismometer which can measure small marsquakes and meteorite impacts. The lander also has a heat probe and radiometer which can measure the temperature of the ground. Using these measurements, scientists can learn about the interior structure of Mars. The answer to question 2, we're actually looking for the wrong answer, which is the distance between Earth and Mars is always the same. Because Earth and Mars travel at different speeds around the Sun, sometimes they are very close when they're on the same side of the Sun, and sometimes they are very far away from each other when they are on opposite sides of the Sun. The answer to question 3 is July 2018. In the video, the date is in the lower left-hand corner. Mars and Earth are the closest, making the simulated image of Mars look the biggest in July of 2018. Question 4. InSight landed near the winter solstice. In the diagram, you can find where May is on Earth. Remember that Mars moves slower than the Earth, so about 6 months later, Mars will have just passed perihelion, and then in the top picture, perihelion is near the winter solstice. Question 5. InSight landed at location 3. On the Mars View website, we can see that InSight landed near the equator and a bit north of Gale Crater, which is where Curiosity landed. Also, in both the map and the Mars View, you can see a big dark splotch to the far right of the InSight lander, which also indicates location 3. Question 6. Here again, we're looking for the wrong answer, which is, when InSight landed, the ground temperature was 220 Kelvin, so it's warmer on Mars than it is on Earth's surface. That is wrong. It is much colder on Mars. The Mars ground temperature is about 220 Kelvin, but that's colder than Earth's ground temperature, which is about 280 Kelvin. Thanks for playing InSight at home. Join us again next week.